The Reserve Bank has always had private shareholders since its establishment. It has more than 750 shareholders, and its shares are traded on over-the-counter share transfer facility market. The African National Congress resolved at its December conference to nationalize the Reserve Bank, saying the current ownership structure was a historical anomaly. The ANC withdrew a parliamentary motion to debate the issue to allow time for more consultations. Meanwhile, the EFF has introduced a bill to nationalize the central bank in Parliament. Analysts say it makes no difference who owns the bank.
Has been structured is that the powers that would ordinarily be associated with shareholding do not exist in this particular context, because everything that really matters in relation to the bank, which is really the question of how it conducts its affairs, is completely governed by the state through the governor and the board of governors. So in this particular instance, it really doesn't seem that there will be a material difference in the operations of the bank, whether there were private shareholders or not. But I suspect here, of course, what we need to acknowledge is that the concept and the essence of nationalization is fundamental to the EFF's DNA. So for them, anything that can be seen as an opportunity to remove private shareholders or private ownership in favor of state ownership is something that they're always going to go for. I do think that even they are aware that there will not be a material difference if you change their shareholding.
The right term to use to describe the move is expropriation without compensation.
The bill is introduced as the nationalization of the Reserve Bank. It's actually expropriation without compensation of the shares currently held by the public in the South African Reserve Bank. The bill makes no provision for any compensation for the shareholders and states very clearly in its explanatory memorandum that the financial implications to the government, to the state, will be none. So this is introducing the principle of expropriation without compensation into debate in South Africa in a parliamentary context for the first time. So this is really at the heart of the matter, expropriation without compensation.
Valuation of the central bank's shares was done by KPMG, which put fair value at R1.55 2 years ago. Gloria Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.